All is set for the March 26th APC National Convention. FCT Police Command Kubwa Division receives patrol vehicle to boost policing. And FCT commences crackdown on illegal motor parks. Good evening and welcome to the news at 7 p.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. I am from Panye. And now all is set for the APC National Convention holding in Abuja Saturday, 26th March 2022. Aisha Uba Ali, who visited the Eagle Square venue of the convention, reports that delegates and members of the diplomatic corps are expected in attendance.
Finally, the awaited National APC Convention is holding Saturday. The Eagle Square venue of the event has transformed with posters and flags depicting the APC party. Meanwhile, the diplomatic corner, security, the stage and the designated pavilion for delegates are all set in a bid to ensure an orderly exercise. Chairman, Subcommittee, Stage and Decoration, APC 2022 National Convention, Nasir Adano says this time the party is setting the pace for others to follow in organizing conventions.
And also in terms of security arrangement, well done for the security agencies, police, DSS, and other sister security agencies, of course, including RFST and civil defense. I think so far so good. We're ready, and APC members all over the country are excited to see the outcome of tomorrow's election.
Party stakeholders are optimistic of a hitch-free exercise. In Abuja, Aisha Uba Ali, NTA News.
With the commencement of the activities ahead of the All Progressive Congress APC National Convention, scheduled to hold on the 26th of March 2022 at the Eagle Square, Abuja, the FCT Police Command says in order to ensure maximum safety as well as the continuation of economic activities, which largely depends on road traffic, the command deemed it fit to intimate members of the public of diversions of traffic in parts of the territory. A statement signed by the command's PPPRO DSP Josephine Ade listed the routes to include Goodluck Ebele Jonathan by Court of Appeal, behind Court of Appeal, ECOWAS by Women Affairs, Finance Junction, behind Foreign Affairs, and others are Benway Plaza, Natal Junction, Phase 3, NNPC Tower, Sedi Plaza Bridge. The statement adds that FCT Police Commissioner of Police CP Babaji Sunday urges members of the public to cooperate with the police and consider the use of alternative routes for the period of the convention. Oftentimes, you have heard the police crave support and robust partnership from the people to enable them secure the communities, promote peace and socio-economic development. The hospitality business in Kubwa, the Federal Capital Territory, has embraced this appeal. This was demonstrated as Kubwa Hotel Owners Association presented a patrol vehicle to the police division. Onotu Yakubu reports.
Thank you very much.
Security is everybody's business, the people always say. And this mantra has really sunk in with the hoteliers in Kubwa. This initiative was promulgated by the former DPO of the division, CSP Bello Olatunji Abdullahi, driven to encourage the fight against crime and criminality. Commissioner of Police Babaji Sunday, in a message through the divisional police officer, was full of praises for the hotel owners and described the gesture as a heartwarming clear indications targeted to enhance operational duties of the police for quality service delivery.
There is nothing you add to police in trying to fight crime and criminality that will be small. Please, everybody should come up.
Don't just assume that it does not really bother you or concerns you. You know, Nigeria, everybody is for himself.
The gesture is fueled by the need to support the police in Kubwa and beyond in the face of the daunting logistic challenges and charged them to be judicious in its utilization.
The police of now are not just being proactive, they are professional at their jobs.
A host of stakeholders commended the initiative, just as they passionately appealed to similar groups to key into the noble idea for continued support to close the space for evildoers to operate. Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
Following the growing concerns over the increasing traffic gridlock within the Abuja city center due to proliferation of illegal taxi parks, the Federal Capital Territory Administration has commenced massive crackdown on operators of such parks. Onoze Yakubu tells us more.
During the raid of the illegal car parks at Area 1, 8 and 10, as well as the Apple Bridge, more than 50 vehicles were impounded. Directorate of Road Traffic Services, Abdul Latif Bello, says the impounded vehicles violated traffic rules by parking at unapproved parks. Bello, while pledging to sustain the exercise, assures that officers who were injured by hoodlums during the previous operations will be adequately compensated.
Any vehicle impounded for any infraction will not be free until they pass through all the required necessary reforms, whether need to be repainted, whether need to have their parts, refurbished, replaced. They would not get out of our yard. That I can assure you.
Senior Special Assistant on Monitoring, Inspection and Enforcement to FCT Minister Iharu Atta disclosed that addressing traffic challenges became necessary because of the stress residents face during peak hours.
The fundamental thing is that we are more passionate about it here. We must not allow this city to degenerate to a point where we cannot do what is right. We must all constantly be passionate to work, and the minister have shown strong conviction, and we all must join, key in, and ensure that the city does not degenerate any further. Many vehicles have been impounded. Some tricycles have also been impounded. Motorcycles, some of them you could see, have also been impounded here. All of these are all part of what to move to get into work in approved areas.
The tax team, however, maintained that the crackdown on traffic violators will be sustained to ensure free flow of traffic within the city center. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the overwhelming availability of groundwater resources globally, which are also naturally better protected against contamination, clearly indicates that the future of humanity is intimately linked with the quantity and quality of the world's groundwater resources. On the occasion of World Water Day, Action Aid has railed support for this crucial resource through a dialogue aimed at enhancing potentials. Asabe Tenimo Williams reports.
Water is essential for life, and for most activities of human society, all societies require water both for basic survival and for economic development. With its theme underscored the impact of groundwater on everyone. This gathering is to achieve and come up with possible solutions to safeguard groundwater and buttress its importance and healthy functions of ecosystems such as wetlands and rivers.
The aims of this dialogue, they take home, and the issues that have been brought to the fore here, they need to have greater advocacy for the public to know what role they have to play in the conservation of and management of our water resources.
For me, one of the presenters mentioned something about if you care for the water like you care for your husband or your wife, that you have adequate water. So it's to put more effort to begin to ensure that the way I use water, I ensure that somebody else has enough to.
Organizers are of the opinion that climate change worsens and groundwater shrinks. In this regard, ensuring sustainable and innovative ways through effective collaborations to increase access to safe water is key, particularly for the most vulnerable.
We also want to make sure that access to quality water is a right of every Nigerian, regardless of their social status.
Nigeria is doing more in terms of that. If you look at the resources being spent by the government, in terms of awareness and some policies, yes, we're a bit lacking.
Making the invisible visible, discussants at this event stressed that groundwater has made significant contributions to the growth of Nigeria's economy and has been an important catalyst for our socio-economic development. Asabe Williams, NCA News.
As the Ramadan fast for the year fast approaches, Imam of Area 8 Jumaat Masjid, Ustaz Ilyasu Abdul Mumin, has admonished Muslims to hasten preparation for the holy month to enable them maximize the bounties therein. He gave the charge while delivering his sermon to lead worshippers in the 2-rakat Jumaat prayer. Onotu Yakubu reports.
The message of the khutbah centers on preparations for the holy month of Ramadan. Ustaz Ilyasu Abdul Mumin reminded the congregation of the numerous blessings inherent in the period, as Almighty Allah promised to believers. He explained that to activate these bounties, the believers ought to prepare adequately for its spiritual and psychophysical demands, such as recitation of the Holy Quran, observation of obligatory and voluntary prayers, giving of charity, and other numerous righteous deeds.
What we focused on was that in the month of Ramadan, or the first day that they are expecting to sight the crescent of the Ramadan, somebody should be very vigilant.
The month of Ramadan is a period, the scholar explained, Allah opens his doors of acceptance to all supplications. Imam Ilyasu Abdul Mumin advised worshippers to use the period to commit the nation to Allah in prayers for solutions to national challenges, social and economic advancement. Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
You won't go shake your body. Instead, they make it calm down. Eat the farm say sabi. You want to grow 6 packs in a day. I beg you know you pass your power. You want to show yourself, oh.
Whatever your size, find it with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now to get the plan that suits you. Airtel, the smartphone network.
So you gotta have a smile, no matter what it takes. Gotta take your bliss now, and love the way it tastes. Feel the pure bliss blast from the toast to your face. Gotta take your bliss now, feel the bliss today. Say oh.
Light your day anywhere, even at home, with the rich, creamy taste of pure bliss.
Every day.
Coach Otto Addo says he strongly believes the Black Stars will defeat Nigeria in the match tonight as Wales moved one step closer to their first World Cup since 1958. Details and sports brief with Wayne Dogo.
The president of the Nigerian Women Football League, Aisha Falode, has revealed that the players are willing to die on the pitch in today's 2022 World Cup qualifying playoffs against the Black Stars of Ghana in Kumasi. She also applauded the efforts of the Honorable Minister of Sports, Sunday Dare, and the President of the Nigerian Football Federation, Amaju Pinnick, for providing the team with a 5-star hotel. Wales moved one step closer to their first World Cup since 1958 as Gareth Bale stole the show in a 2-1 win over Austria in the playoff semi-final. Bale scored both of Wales' goals, the first a quiet, majestic free kick from 25 yards at 25 minutes that flew into the top corner before smashing home, a